I'm 100% sold on this. If you're going to implement any kind of traditional barbell training, strength training, you need to get a coach or be in a group setting. I have never met anyone who writes out their own strength and conditioning program. I've usually worked with people that are either coming from another coach that have a laid out program, but they still need the eye. They still need the coach's eye to fix any corrections or help them with the numbers or the movement and the technique, because if you're going to implement barbell training into your routine, you've got to have eyes on you. And another great reason to get a personal trainer, probably the primary reason, is that the accountability. No one's going to push themselves hard when they're alone, or I don't want a blanket statement that very few people will push themselves to their true potential as when they're working with another person. There you go. Push the ground away, just like the sled. You can let the arms come out in front of you a little bit more. There you go. Like dragging a dead body across the yard. So red flags with the trainer. Well, number one would be probably the phone. If the person's on the phone all the time, not paying attention to the moves, especially if there's high risk moves with like any kind of barbell training. Another red flag, if there's a lot of counting, a lot of emphasis on the trainer just thinking that he's just a hired counter and just going to put you through a series of exercises and just count reps and just make sure that you know where you are in the rep scheme or where you are in the exercise without any kind of correction. If the trainer's not, got it? Lack of cue points, lack of positions, if you've been working out for a period of time and you're noticing, and these are things that beginners aren't going to notice. Beginners are not going to notice this. If you're new to the personal training game or you're just new to exercise in general, you're not going to pick up on this until number one, you go to maybe straighten the arms out a little bit more, but not all the way. You're not going to realize this until maybe you go, and less swing. Until you go to another trainer or experience something better. Also another red flag, if there's a lot of me and I coming from your coach or your trainer, if there's a lot of dialogue where they think you should be at a certain spot where maybe you're not at. Everyone's going to reach their goals at different times, and it might be unexpected to the trainer, so they can't have too much expectation on where they think the client should be. Again, it's a collaborative effort, and if you start squashing that as far as setting too much in stone where you think your client should be, that could be a big pitfall for a trainer. Oh, I need to have this guy, he's going to be squatting double body weight by the end of summer. That's a big thing. That might be a red flag. You're putting a time frame on something that might not be achievable, and then you're going to miss the finer points of your client's progression by putting a strict time frame on something like that. So if I say to myself, you know what, I need to have one of my clients squatting double body weight by summer, I'm going to be so fixated on that I'm going to completely ignore or not notice all the other stuff that person may be doing. Maybe they get their first pull-up, maybe they get a great time on the rower, maybe they're recovering better, maybe they're moving circuit to circuit a lot better, but I'm so fixated on them squatting double body weight because of this thing I put on myself. Now I have a time frame that I'm working with, and it's just kind of, that's not going to work if you try to do that across multiple clients.